All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back. We are going to be walking the shed season week 3 today. It's February 24th. We are going to be hitting a spot that we hit earlier on this year, like around that February 1st or late January, and we did not find any in there earlier this year. So today I'm getting back out there and walking it to see if we can maybe scratch out a few of these antlers after this ginormous snow that we just had. We got like 5 inches of snow one night, and along with that snow, the temps got down to wind chill of like -30, -40 for about 3 to 4 days straight. So I think these deer are gonna be dropping, and I think that if we end up finding a bunch today, we can definitely hit our goal of 50 antlers on the year. I think we are at like 17 right now, maybe 18, but yeah, we're gonna get walking and hopefully we can find some today. Hope you guys like the video. All right, guys, it is February 24th, and we're out walking again. I'm at a same place we walked earlier on, and we didn't find a single thing. And this is usually a place where we find like 15, 20 in a year, and we didn't find any that first time, and came back again because we just had a huge snow. Got really cold for about a week and a half. So came out here, walked for about an hour, didn't find anything, and I finally came across my first side-by-side set this year. And it's a good thing I brought the backpack because we're gonna need it for these two. Look at these monsters. 2 little spikes. I found a set of spikes here the past like 3 years. Look at those. What a giant. They were dropped not too long ago, probably about right when that snow hit. But we are on the board. Yeah, we're gonna toss those in the backpack because these are gonna get heavy. We're gonna keep on walking. That is sheds number, I think 17 and 18, or 18 and 19. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look back, but yeah, at least that confirms that there is still deer living in this area, and UHD didn't hit it too hard to work, killed almost all the bucks, which is what I'm guessing what happened, because I should have found a lot of antlers by now, but maybe they're piled up somewhere that I haven't been yet, maybe closer to the fields. But we're on the board for the day, so let's keep on walking. Hey guys, it is about probably 15 minutes later, still walking this south facing slope, and I just kicked up a bunch of deer. Well, not a bunch, but it was 3 or 4 just sitting right up in these trees up here. And as I was walking to them, I go here, step on something, and an old shed popped up through the grass. That's gonna count. I think it's buried in there. But this is the first deer I've kicked up at this farm this year, so at least it's good to see some deer in here. But I'm guessing I have the match to this one last year. I know I walked this twice, but it could have easily just dropped right after I came in here. So that is number, we'll just call it 19 on the year. And we're still getting at it. We got still a good amount to walk, so we should be able to find a few more before the day ends. So let's keep on going. All right, well, it's been 30 seconds since I just found that old shed and I kicked up those deer, and we are kind of working our way up the scale, and size of antlers. Oh boy, that about just went down. It's a little soggy and wet down here, but this thing is insanely flat. You know, when you see an owl on the ground, you really gotta look around. And looky there, that's kind of a cool little antler. And he's one more point than the other freshwater I found. But that's still gonna count. That one dropped fairly recently too. But yeah, look at how flat that thing is. Weird antler, but that is number 20 on the year. So we hit the 20 mark. We need to keep going because I want to get to 50 on the year, which I definitely think we can do that after this snow hit. I think that a lot more deer are going to be dropping in a certain area, so I can find more at a time and matching sets, since I have a lot of bedding areas. So with that said, we're going to keep on walking and should find some more. It's starting to get hot. This might be the craziest thing that I found. It's like not an antler, but it looks like it broke off during the rut, and this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Look at that. That is part of an antler right there. Looks like an elk shed. Oh my god, what the frick? Look at that. I don't know if it is a shed or what the heck happened. I'm guessing it is, because it looks like it dropped off, because this is, I don't even know what this is. This thing is gotta be the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points on it, and it, I don't even know what to think of that. I think it's weird. It's got 6 points. It would have had a 7th. That is weird, but I mean, hopefully he's got his other side somewhere around in here, or if that is a shed. But we're gonna keep on walking. That is, I just took a peek to my left over here, and I first thought it was just a tree limb, but that is an antler. What the heck? I don't know. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna keep walking. Well, it looks like I just got here a little too late on one of these guys' antlers. It might be a totally different deer, but these are, there's a one giant one and a chewed up one that's the same color, and I'm half tempted to say that it's the same exact deer with how close it is. But look at this guy right here, double dot time. I almost think that could be the other one to the one I found earlier, but then I looked a little bit further and look at how giant that guy is right there, and that deer is young. That is a giant 6-point deer. Oh god, that thing is giant. Oh my god, these freaking squirrels are getting to him already. That is absurd. Oh my god, that thing is freaking ginormous. He's barely chewed on the tops of it. I think that's the biggest antler I've ever found. Today has been absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness, dude. I almost don't think that could be the same deer, but you never know. I mean, I hope it's not from the same deer, because I would love to go find the other side to that giant 6-point. I think there's no way. I think this other side to the 6-point's got to be still out here somewhere with the different build that it's got, but you never know. But I mean, today's just, I mean, started out really slow, and I just got to the opposite side of the farm where I've never found an antler in the 3 or 4 years that I've looked this place, and it's paying off that I came in here this year. It's always looked pretty good, so we're gonna keep going. And I'm hoping that this 6-point has another shed somewhere around in here, but it's gonna be both of them. Let's keep on walking. All right, well, I am about 20 yards from where I found that giant 6-point, my biggest antler ever, and I FaceTimed Drew and was showing him the antler, and as I was FaceTiming him, I took a peek to my right, and I saw this antler sitting here. That's what it looks like. It looked like this with a stick over it, and I'm like, oh, that's a little tiny antler right there, because I couldn't see this other side, but it's another screwed up antler. I don't know how these deer grow, but it's like a freaking mule deer. And I'm gonna be holding this giant one with me the whole way I walk, so I don't get tired, because it'll give you some inspiration to walk. We're gonna keep on walking. That is number 23 on the year, that little one. I forgot to tell you guys that those ones were 21 and 22. Pretty sure for the two that I just found right next to each other. So that is number 23 on the year. And I still haven't even got up to the place that I wanted to look at up by this field, the cornfield, where I actually think that they'll be bedding right along the edge of the field on this side of the fence and then hopping over. So maybe that 6-pointer is still out there, and maybe there's some other ones up there as well, because I bet some other deer are hanging out. And I was saying that these deer are gonna start bundling up with that snow that we got, and it's true, because I'm starting to find them way closer together. But really good day so far, and let's try to finish it out with a few more sheds. So we're gonna keep going. All right, guys, this is gonna wrap up week 3 of shed hunting, and I was able to pretty much get all of week 3, and it might be all of week 3. And this one farm that I got that we did not find any at all when we came in and looked here to Dillon, like we usually find a bunch of them real early at this farm. But finally paid off getting in here and get some miles in. I probably walked only 4 miles, 3, 4, 5 miles, somewhere around in there, and I was able to come out with 8 antlers, and we got ourselves a variety of antlers. We had spikes, we got sets, we got some really weird antlers, we got giant antlers, we got small antlers, we got old antlers, really everything that you could possibly find. And this is what we ended up having. Look at all of those antlers. Got my personal best solo antler right there. We got the weird guy. I don't know what's going on with him, but that's not right. That guy was chewed up, and right next to that guy, which I'm not sure yet if that's a set or not. Got this weird guy. It looks like the beginning of a mule deer. And then probably the most normal antler, but still like really flat. And then got a spike. You have to throw a spike in there once a year, a spike set. And then got an antler from last year. So all those antlers today, we ended up with 8 of them, which makes like 24, maybe 25 if I miscounted. But yeah, it was a really fun day of walking and a really fun week 3 of shed hunting for the 2025 season. So we will be starting up week 4 here probably tomorrow, and I think it's just starting to get good. So hopefully we can break that mark of 50 antlers on the year, which I think we will with me finding 8 at this farm. So hope you guys liked the video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.